Hi. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope your 2023 goes well. It's full of blessings, it's full of good things, it's full of everything you want it to be. Now today I want to talk about some parts of 2022 and what I wish for 2023 to be. So 2022 was a hard year. 2022 was a very hard year. A lot of things happened in 2022, both good and bad. I got my first internship out of my own, like, my own merits, right? I reached, I think, 20 point something K on Twitter. There are a lot of good things. Money was like kind of constant. It wasn't up to what I wanted, but yeah, I made new friendships. I got a manager. Yeah, and the bad things. A lot of bad things happened in 2022. My anxiety got worse. My overthinking got worse. I kind of stopped caring about the important things like school, like taking care of myself. Those things that, like, it's, you know, kind of normal for people, like, oh my god, I have to pass my I stopped caring about those things, and kind of through no fault of mine, I had to start therapy because of certain events that happened. My mom finally saw that I kind of have a problem, and she finally acknowledged it, which was a good thing through bad means. I did a lot of events due to my internship at where I'm working at. I did have some mistakes. I did do some mistakes. I did not make it up to certain levels, but thankfully I am still there. I haven't been fired. For my 2023, I want my 2023 to be good to me, and I want to do things for myself. I was doing a lot of things for other people in 2022, which ended up overwhelming me. I wasn't taking things one by one. Oh, I also started learning how to digitally draw, which was something that I've been thinking of doing for a really long while. I stopped for a while though. So in 2023, I've written some goals down. I want to be able to, like, become really good at digital art. I want to write my book, which I have neglected for so long. I want to go back to the things I was doing, like reading, writing, watching anime. I abandoned a lot of things I loved doing in 2022, which also led up to me being depressed and everything. I had a lot of breakdowns in 2022, and for 2023, I really hope that I don't have as much breakdowns as I did then. I also found out that I have examination anxiety, which is no, I don't want to have that in 2023. So I shall be making some, you know, changes to the way I study and everything, right? I met some really good people in 2022, and I want to do everything in my power to make sure they are comfortable. So I have to be serious about certain things. I have to be consistent with YouTube too in this year. I started a podcast last year, which I also am not consistent in. I want to be consistent in that this year. I want to be happy this year. I want to be happy this year, because in as much as what I showed to the world was, you know, this happy-go-lucky girl who is, you know, yay, like going out partying. That wasn't true. I was always crying. I was always sad. I always tried to distract myself with a lot of things. It was very bad for me. It was horrendous for me in 2022. I had to pretend a lot of times, because in as much as our youth would tell you that reach out to someone, talk to us if you're feeling this, y'all are liars. Y'all are big liars, because you people bully people who you don't deem as normal. You people don't see certain behaviors as normal, so you bully people due to that. When somebody admits that, oh, I am depressed, I am anxious, y'all bully the person more because you think they're accepting that onto themselves. Now there are certain people who have bad behaviors, who have depression and anxiety, and use that as a cover. I'm not talking about those people. Y'all bully people who tend to be vulnerable. So there was no way in hell that I was coming to, because most of the time people say it's attention seeking, and turn around and tell people that, oh, if your mental health is bad, reach out. Reach out to who? Talk to who? When people try to spread awareness, you don't accept it. So I had to keep a lot of things to myself, even to the people I loved, which also hurts them. So I'm trying to be more open in 2023 to the people who matter, not like the others. I just want to be happy this year, and I hope that y'all have the same thing in your mind. I just want 2023 to be for me and me only. I am not trying to stress over other people. I'm not trying to like put myself in too many people's shoes, because that also puts a strain on my mental health. I'm trying to do things for me. I'm trying to take decisions for me. I'm trying to go to places for me and for me alone, except for like when it's work. When it's work, I don't have a choice. But yeah, I'm also trying to start a new type of content creation. It's an idea that like I'm still building on, but I really have high hopes for it. It involves a bit of acting though, and I can't act, so it's going to be hard. But yeah, I just wanted to do this little video to usher in the new year, to kind of tell you people what I have in store for the new year, and to kind of like just speak about just a little bit of the things I went through last year. There are certain things, as time goes and as I become more consistent with YouTube, I will review of last year, and I'm not going to do that out of pity. It's just facts. It's just going to be something that, how do you call it? In anime we call it character development. Yes, some of my friends may not like the way I might phrase it, but it was a bit of character development, and I will reveal it now, but like later on. I am also trying to start saving. Yeah, I spend money too much, so yeah. But yeah, this is all I wanted to talk about. I wish all of you the best in 2023. And also, before I forget, I dyed my hair ginger. When I remove it in later videos, you shall see. But bye. Side note, I was supposed to be like release a vlog I took when my mom and I went to Dubai last year in February. I didn't, because I didn't have space, and I deleted the videos, and I'm very sorry about that. But a story time is coming, because my mom and I got scammed. So expect that within this week to next week. I'm able to get out of bed. But yeah, I have a lot planned for this year, so just support me. And yeah, I love you all. I wish you the best in 2023, and like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal, you know what to do. And if you are new here, enjoy. It's bound to be a great year. Bye.